I'm downstairs because you can hear me.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna give this another try since my last video got removed because it could hear music, which is why I don't have music playing in these videos. So, I will always provide an option for you to follow along with me if you would like on Spotify with a playlist, but I won't have it loud enough for you all to hear. You can hear me? Sweet. Well, I'm glad to know this speaker or this headphone works. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry about the loss of that video. Everyone's still there? We have Eden and Lucy back. Okay, woohoo, thank goodness. All right, yeah, if you missed that, the other one got taken down because of music. So that's why we don't use copyrighted music in these videos. Man, that algorithm worked fast too. That's very nice. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully Eden will join us back again. She just texted me. So we'll give this another try. What can I say, Lucy? I'm a rebel. I just saw your text. Been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. That's me. Violator. All right. Well, I'm very grateful to have some nice weather today. So we can do our flow outside. Let's see. All right. Well, if you can still hear me over here, I hope so. Yes. Great. What a learning curve this whole Jacob's making faces at me outside of through the window. This whole online yoga thing has been a challenge. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do our best. Let's see, I got a few messages. Okay, Eden's back, and everyone can hear me. Woo! All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started sitting up on our mats wherever you feel comfortable. We're gonna do about a 45-minute flow today, and we're gonna fast and furious get the energy moving through our bodies. All of that energy that's been cooped up inside of your body, inside of your house, we're gonna move through today. Transmute some of this, get it out. So if today you have any intentions that you would like to set, if you have any anywhere you'd like to send the energy, I would greatly encourage you to set that at the beginning of our practice as we get into our breath a little bit. So just find your seated position wherever you can, getting nice and comfy, maybe rolling around a bit if you need it. And then just taking a few big cleansing breaths in through your nose, maybe out through your mouth. You can even push it out like that. Big inhale. Nice exhale, however you like it. Maybe that's moved enough of the energy out of the way. And now you can sink into a little bit easier of a breath. And if that breath wants to move you side to side or floating back around and around, you can go with that as well. And if you have that intention in your mind where you'd like your energy to go today, we'll go ahead and bring that right into the third eye point. between the eyebrows. We'll give a little counterclockwise rub here. Just gonna wake this up. If you like visualizing, you can imagine a really beautiful violet light right there between your eyebrows. With each breath, it might shine a little bit brighter. We're going to pull that energy down into our third chakra right here at your solar plexus. If you have any frustration, any stuck energy, whatever energy you're wanting to direct out, getting that intention again, we're going to bring it right here to this third chakra. And just take a few breaths into this. Maybe today you want to feel a little bit freer. Maybe you'd like to connect with your guides and angels, spirits, or perhaps you need a little bit of guidance here at this time in your life, maybe a little bit of direction. Just bring our attention here. And we're going to send it all the way down into the earth. So we're grounding ourselves, grounding our energy down into the earth. Take a few big inhales, exhaling, sending that energy down into the heart of the earth. Inhaling, pulling it back up into your root chakra. Exhaling it down to ground. Inhaling to pull it right back up. Send it down one more time. And this time we'll inhale, pull it up into the heart. Hold earth energy here at your heart. And then we'll send some of our energy all the way out to the crown of the head on an exhale into the sky, into the heart of the cosmos. Inhale, understanding and peace back down into ourselves. So be exhaling, sending it out, and inhaling to bring it back down. And we'll bring both pieces up into the heart center. Plug our hands into the heart center just to feel the heart pumping right up against your palms. Hold that intention there. And then on your next big inhale, exhale, release any attachment. Know that it is done, and we will be carrying out the practice. So just taking another couple rounds of breath here. Relax out, loosen up just a bit. And on your next big inhale, we'll float the fingertips out to the sides, reach all the way overhead. Then exhale, drop the arms back down. Another big inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, bring your palms back down to your heart. Just for another moment. And when you're ready, go ahead and come around to all fours, and we're going to move to a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Nice little bit of a bend in the knees if you need it, letting the head go, letting the hands rest on the mat, or you can grab opposite elbows or just kind of loosen it up. Roll yourself up to stand. Take a big inhale at the top. Then exhale. Drop your arms by your sides. Take a little wiggle here if that feels nice. Maybe shaking the legs out, shaking the arms out. Take a big inhale, reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, soften back down by your sides. Feel your feet very grounded. Take another big inhale up. Exhale, soften back out. One more big breath up. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Drop some weights into your hands, bend into your knees a bit. Just loosen things up. If you want to crawl around to one side, get a little easy stretch. Crawl around to the other side, just going with what feels nice. Come back through the middle, roll it up a notch at a time, and arms overhead. Exhale, soften over your legs. Inhale, just take a little half lift. Exhale, drop your palms and step it back to a down dog. Drop your heels a bit, so sway a bit side to side, moving from the hips. Maybe replace the hands, check out what stance you need in your down dog. Then take a big inhale, tuck your chin into your chest, roll out plank pose. Find a nice sway in your plank. Inhale, lift hips right up and down. Dropping your heels here. Take another big inhale, roll out to a plank pose. And then inhale, lift right up and back. Another round of this, rolling all the way out, plank pose. And then hold your plank, getting a nice strong pose. Maybe rocking forward and back or side to side, press away from the ground so you have a nice little dome in the upper back. And then inhale, lift your hips up and back to your down dog. Drop your heels. Lean toward your left leg, let your right leg float open. Roll over your hips and belly if you'd like. And then drop your right foot back down. Roll over to your right, let your left leg float open. Maybe a nice little belly opener here. And drop it right back down. So you can walk up to the top of the mat. Keep your gaze back between your knees or your ankles. And fold over your legs. Roll it up to stand again. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, take a little half lift. Exhale, just step it back to your plank pose this time. Nice and strong. Shift over towards your right hand. Open up through your left hand, whatever side plank feels really good. Breathe here. You can stack your feet if you'd like it. And then we'll come back through the middle. Lead from your hips as you rock a bit side to side. So you've got the belly into the spine as you shift over to your left hand. Get a nice strong side plank here. Big breaths. And then exhale, come back through the middle. Drop your knees, drop your hips, start to roll up with your belly and chest. Just whatever level feels really nice. Maybe drop down and then inhale to press into your hands and open up a bit more. Then we'll come back through a child's pose. Hips back to the heels, fingertips really reaching. And roll it around, sway it around in your child's pose, whatever you really like here. Then we'll come through all fours. You can take a roll around in your hips, belly, and spine. Maybe a little rock forward and back in your cat-cow. Or rolling over one shoulder or the other shoulder. Then tuck your toes, lift your hips back to your down dog, dropping your heels. Lean to your left leg, let your right leg float open. You can stack with your foot, and legs will open here. We'll set the right foot up between your hands to a low lunge. So find a nice wide base. Inhale, open it up to a high lunge. Exhale, drop your palms. Slide it back to a plank or down dog. Tuck your chin into your chest, roll to a plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips. Roll open through however high you want to open up in your upward facing dog. Extra big breath in here. And come back through a child's pose. Breathe in here. And tuck your toes. Lift from the tailbone, come back to your down dog. Shift over to your right leg, let your left leg float open. Maybe that hip stacks. Maybe that knee that starts to lift over the hip as well. Then we'll set the left foot up in between your hands for low lunge. Press down, inhale up high lunge. Exhale, drop your palms. Step it back to a down dog. Tuck your chin, roll it out to a plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips. Roll open through your belly and chest. All different ways to roll through this one. Then if it feels nice to come over one thigh or the other thigh. I'd still stretch your hips, belly, tops of the thighs. Then come back to the child's pose. Tucking your toes, lift your hips back to your down dog. Take another walk up to the top of the mat. If at any point you'd like to jump or step, you can go for that. Fold over your legs. Roll it up to stand when you're ready at the top. Big breath up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, take a half lift. Or jump or pop it straight back to your plank pose. Nice to sway here. Lean over to your right leg or right hand. Roll with your left hand. Side plank here. If you want any more in point, you can start to lift that top leg. Big breaths. Come back to the middle. We'll shift it over toward the left hand. Roll open right hand. Maybe lift that top leg. And come back through the middle. Drop your knees, hips, belly, and chest, then take it back up to the top of your cushion. All the way down to the ground. Press it right back up. All the way down. Inhale, lift your hips up and back to your down dog. Drop at your heels. Lean toward the left leg. Let your right leg float open. You want to drop your left elbow. You can do a little bit of a stretch here. Then we'll set the right foot up in between your hands. Exhale, sink in here. Take a big breath, go up to the top. Exhale, soften it. Another big breath up. Exhale, round your left heel. Roll out to a warrior two. Shoulder blades can come together and down the back if you're really wanting to practice that integrity today. Maybe that feels really nice and strong. But still see if you can find just a little bit of softness. So you're not forcing anything, you're just finding the strongest parts of ourselves. Take a big breath, lift up to the top, and then drop that out, warrior two. More times all the way up, and out. One more big breath up. Exhale out. Inhale, tip it down your back leg, and then we'll rotate fingertips around this right foot. We'll roll it out to a plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips, roll open through the belly flex. Kind of pinball your rib cage here if that feels nice. And then inhale, lift your hips back to down. Drop into your heels, lean into your right leg, let your left leg float open. And we'll set the left foot up in between your hands. Find your wide base, inhale up to the top, and then sink in, nice and strong belly into the spine. So if the lower back wants to kind of round out here, see if you can encourage the belly and find a nice straight spine. Take a big breath up to the top, and then sink back in. Another big breath up. Exhale, right back. One more big inhale up to the top, ground the left heel or right heel. Roll it out to a warrior two over this left heel. Keep hips tucked in just a bit. So we're really encouraging outward rotation of the thighs and the hips here. Back pinky toes grounded. Find your soft and strong version of this warrior two. If that energy is kind of starting to build here, you can send it out through the palms in your warrior two. Take a big inhale up to the top. Exhale out. Inhale up. And back out again. One more big breath up to the top. Exhale out to a warrior two. Take it down your back leg. And then bring fingertips back around this left foot. Take your left leg up and back. You'd like to take a warrior three. And we'll roll it out to a plank pose. Rolling through an upward facing dog or cobra. Whatever works for you. Then shift it back to your child's pose. Dropping your knees. Catching your breath. And then tucking your toes, lift your hips back to the end. Take a walk up to the top of the mat. If you'd like to take a little hop, you can give yourself a little look. Maybe take a few little hops and then fold over your knees. Roll it up to stand, arms reach up. Exhale, sit back to chair pose. Shoulders can stay together and down with back, arms reaching up toward the sky if you really want to get into the shoulders. Take a big inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, and sit right back. Another round of this. Exhale, fold over your legs, catch your fingertips. Inhale, maybe lengthen through the spine, and exhale to fold over again. Drop your fingertips down around, down to the mat. Heel toe your feet up to the edges of the mat, and find a squat here. You'll roll up into one side and the other side, get a little stretch. If you want to take a crow practice, this is a good time to practice that. Maybe just inhaling to lean forward, exhaling to come back. If you find the throw pose that's working for you today, you can go for that. Only back in the down dog just when you're ready for it. If you want to play around with hopping back from your throw pose, then hop back to a chaturanga. So you're going to catch the rib cage on the elbows, press down, roll open through the chest. Come back to your down dog. However, back to the right, and then all the way up. Exhale, take it to your left, back to the right, and all the way up. Step your right foot, hands low lunge. Inhale up to a high lunge, and then sink in here. So we're going to take a few twists. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Another big breath up. Exhale, twist it out. One more big breath up. Exhale, keep the belly in still even as you twist. And as you come through the middle, round the back heel, work the right foot all the way out in line with the arch of the back foot. Sink into your breath again here. Find some strength. Find an easy warrior two. Take a big inhale, reach up to the top. Exhale, all the way out. Inhale, tip down your back leg, take an extended side angle, right elbow on your right knee. Left arm all over your head. You're going to roll this right shoulder underneath. Let the left shoulder drop back. Side angle, right elbow on the right knee, left arm overhead. If you roll open, you can always take a bind or half bind here. Then we'll come all the way back up to stand. Tip down your back leg one more time. This time we're going to crawl through to a warrior three, back to the left thigh, lifting up. You roll open your hips here. Kind of see how the standing hamstring feels. Then hug your left knee into your chest, let you stand. Catch your breath, roll it around, and take it back to a standing warrior three. Hug your left knee into your chest, come back up. And then back out, warrior three. A few more times, right back up. And you can play around with pointing or flexing the back foot. Notice if it feels different, if one feels better than the other. Thigh, all the way back up to stand. One more little squeeze. Then find a standing split. Maybe rock it forward and back if you want to get into a handstand, play around. If that feels nice to you today, maybe it feels better. Just move back to down dog. Drop the heels. Find a little bit of a resting pose here. Soften it. Come into your right leg. Let the left leg float open. Tap the left knee to the left shoulder. Over to the right. Back to the left and all the way up. Take it all the way across the body. Over to the left. And all the way up. Take your left foot up in between your hands. Low lunge. Come all the way up to a high lunge. Just when you're ready for it. Find a nice stack, shoulders over hips. Take a big inhale up. Twist this right hand toward the left leg. Inhale back up. Exhale. Easy twist. One more big inhale up. Exhale, twist it out another time. Then we'll feel all the way up to ground that back heel. Find warrior two on this side. Settle yourself in for a moment. Take a big breath, go up to the top. And down to a warrior two. Take down your back leg, big reverse. We'll take left elbow to the left knee. Right arm forward to the head. You can roll the chest open, lean into that right arm again. Reach back and go all the way up. Exhale, up. Inhale, sit back. Another extended side angle, however you'd like. Maybe you want to drop your fingertips towards the half bind with that right arm behind the back. One more big breath, lifts you up. Exhale out. Take down your back leg last time, and then we'll crawl through. I like to square my chest off over my thigh, lift from the back of the right thigh. The right knee into the chest, come up, and we'll take it back. Warrior three. A few more times, rolling it up, and back out. Rolling it back up, and right back out. Couple more rounds of this, all the way up, and right back out. One more round all the way up. And then take a standing split. If you'd like to take a handstand play around, Maybe just rocking a bit forward and back. Not to go very far. We were just thinking about it starting to come over the shoulders, and then we move back to a down dog. Woo. Sink into your heels. Walk your hands back toward your feet. Fold over your legs to the back of the mat. Step your feet slightly wider, and just take a little deep sway. Crawl around the right foot, a little twist, and come right back to the middle around the left foot. And back to the middle. Maybe grab opposite ankles and feel that nice stretch. Roll yourself like this in. Big breath up the top. Exhale, sit back to your pose. Just breathe here for a moment. Take a big breath, lift up. Exhale, fold over your legs, dropping your palms, walking yourself out to a down dog. Tuck your chin into your chest, roll out to a plank pose. Rock to your right hand, roll open your left hand, maybe lift that top foot. Breathe in here, come back through the middle, shifting over to the left hand. Nice lift, maybe easy lifting the top leg. And back through, we'll take it to the right hand, roll it open. If you'd like to step your foot back behind, get a little belly opener here. And back through the middle. This time, take a push-up between, dropping down to the ground, right back through. Take it over to the left hand. There we go, arm up. Maybe it feels nice to set the foot back behind. Open up, belly. Come back to the middle, take another push-up, all the way down to the ground, and right back up. Down to the ground, right back up. Down to the ground. This time, hips come right back to your down dog. Lean to your left leg, lift your right leg, float over. Set your left foot up in between your hands, right foot, excuse me. Round your left heel, roll out warrior two. Inhale, tip down your back leg, and crawl through to a one. Hug the left knee to the chest, come up to stand, and find a balance pose that feels nice. So maybe it's just tree pose. If you'd like to play around something a little bit more challenging, taking the big toe with the peace fingers, maybe playing around with pressing that foot forward, your little hamstring stretch, or coming out to the side. Make sure the right toes are really spread. Come right back through. Give yourself a squeeze, and then take a standing split. If you want to keep that handstand practice happening again, maybe just work on shifting hips over shoulders. Maybe it's not there today, and that's perfectly fine. And then we'll move back to a down dog. Soften in. Lean to your left leg, lift your right leg, or excuse me, right leg up to your hands. Round your back heel, roll it out. Inhale, tip down your back leg, and we'll crawl through to a warrior three. The right hand to your chest, coming up to stand. Maybe finding a tree pose again. Maybe just keeping hips really even. Playing around with catching the toes. Maybe taking it out. Little cheerleader pose. Give yourself another tight squeeze. Standing split. Either just rocking forward and back. Or if it feels good just to stay here, you can start to walk the hands back around the foot, reaching from the top thigh. Move back to your down dog when you're ready for it. Drop your heels, drop your knees, settle back to child's pose. If you'd like a drink of water, take the chance. Feeling like feels a little better to round just a bit. Bring the heels back toward, or hips back toward the heels. Hands might rest on your thighs or in your lap, and back to your breath. And imagine those energy lines once again coming from you down into the earth and up into the sky. Feel that connection. Feel your energy being appropriately sent and sourced. Come back to a down dog. When you're ready, tucking your toes, lift your hips back to a down dog. Lean to your left leg, lift your right leg, float open. Set your right foot between your hands. Inhale, lift up to a high lunge. Exhale, take a twist toward your right leg, left knee forward. Inhale up. Exhale, twist it up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist it out. This time we're just going to tip down and shift it forward to a twisted half moon. Back of the left thigh lifts up, fingertips around the ground. Roll open to an open half moon. Left hand lifts, left foot. Come forward to a warrior three. Hug left knee into your chest. Roll yourself up to stand. Give yourself a squeeze. And then drop the left foot in line. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back chair. Just breathe in. Arms are up wherever it feels nice. Take a big breath up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Take a half lift if you'd like. And then move it back to a down dog. Jumping, stepping. You can even move through a vinyasa if you'd like. Just getting back there however you like. Lean to your left or right leg, let your left leg float open. Set left foot between your hands. Roll it up to a high lunge. Take your right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale right through. Right hand forward, left hand back. Right back through. One more easy twist. Then tip down your back leg, leaning forward with the right hand, just like a nice little teeter-totter here. Drop your left fingertips. Roll your right hip open. And we'll step to a warrior three. Hug the right knee into the chest. Come up to stand. Give yourself a squeeze. Drop your right foot. Take a cigarette. Cool. Just a few more moments here. Big breaths. Take a big inhale up to the top. This time bring hands to your heart. Take a little lift. Bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Press through your left hand. Keep your belly into your spine. Inhale back through. Exhale, sit back. Take your left elbow outside your right knee. Press down, roll it open. Inhale right back through. This time catch your fingertips behind your tailbone. Step your feet a little bit wider and get a nice little stretch here. Maybe just swaying it out. Drop fingertips down to the mat, move into your squat again. And if you'd like to take a little crow here, this is perfect. You just want to stay in your garland in this nice squat, that's perfectly fine as well. So just find whatever feels good for you. Keeping the belly into the spine if you're moving into a crow. Working on different versions of this. Take a little side crow over outside the right knee into the right hip. Maybe just take a little lean forward. Split it out. You want to try the other side? Go for that. And I've got headphone or this microphone on. It's hard talking at the same time. And then we'll come back to your hips, and we're just going to do a few moments of boat. Nothing too crazy. Just finding a nice, easy boat pose. We're going to take a few pulses. Nice and easy. You decide how low you want to go, or if you want to stay up nice and high. Arms can be out to the side, overhead, whatever works for you. Then we're going to take it halfway out and right back up. Breathing as you go. A few more of these. And then we'll take the ones to the side. Swirl to your left side and right back through. To your right side, right back through. So just taking your time, finding what feels good. If you want to drop your elbows for these little side rolls, come over to the elbow and back through to the other elbow. Just squeeze in here in the oblique. Just a few more. And over to the right. And right back through. This time, maybe just stretching out the back of the legs. And finding one more boat. Just hold for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and roll yourself down to your lower back. Maybe just hug your knees into your chest, rock it side to side. Then we'll take a rock forward and back to find a standing forward fold, just however it feels nice, maybe using your hands to help yourself as you go. Roll yourself up to stand, arms reach up at the top, and exhale right over your leg. And your palms, move it back to a down dog. Easy go. Lean to your left leg, let your right leg float open. Tap your right knee to the right elbow. Over to the left, back to the right, all the way up. We'll take it across the left, back to the right, all the way up. Set your right foot up between your hands. Inhale all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, take a twist, then we'll sit down your back leg. Take it to a twist or half moon once again. Roll it open, open half moon. Nice big lift. One more easy twist, back to the middle. And open half moon. Step your left foot all the way back. Warrior 2. Find it easy. Inhale, tip down your back leg. And we'll slide through to your warrior 3 at a time. Hug your left knee into your chest and all the way up to stand. This time, maybe take it just a tree pose or any other balance pose that feels really good to you. Keep the lower belly tucked in. Ooh, my math's really squishy. If you lose your balance, this is not a competition. This is not like a perfect thing. It's probably not going to be the same every single time you do it. So just finding what works for you on any given day. Hug this left knee into your chest. Take it to a standing split, left thigh lifts. And then set your left foot next to your right foot. Find a forward fold. Roll yourself up to stand again, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Take a half lift. We'll move it back to a down dog. Settling into your heels. Tuck your chin into your chest. Take it over to the right leg floats open. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Over to the right. Back to the left and all the way up. Then we'll take it across the right elbow. Back to the left, all the way up. Set your left foot up in between your hands. Inhale up, high lunge. Exhale, twist it out. Step down your back leg. And then we'll crawl forward, twisted half moon. Here you can just hang out here on the lower back too. That feels a little bit nicer. Then we'll roll open, half moon. Bend into your left knee, set your right foot back to a warrior 2. Inhale, tip down your back leg. Crawl through to a warrior 3. Nice and easy. Hug your right knee into your chest. And we'll find another standing balance pose. So it's a little windy today, which feels a little bit funny when you're trying to hold a balance pose. But this is a good way to practice using the arms. So I mentioned this in class before, but monkeys obviously are like very high in the trees. They've got great balance, but they use their arms to kind of help themselves along. So you can imagine with your energy, your body wants to move one way, just kind of balance it out, move shake out the legs. So big inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Take a half lift and move it back to a plank pose this time. So nice strong plank. You're rocking it in. And move back. Take it over to your left hand this time. Roll it into your right hand. You'd like to step your foot back behind for a little back bend. And like the legs roll open down your chest. You might even move into a full wheel if you'd like to play around with that. And then we'll replace the hand. Take your right leg up into the air. Set your right foot outside so to come down to the elbows. Nice deep breath. You'd like to catch your back foot. Open up the belly and chest. Stretching top of back thigh. We're going to come through to a nice easy little pigeon pose. Just heel toeing right foot to the outside edge of the left side of the mat. And stay up tall. Maybe it feels good to drop down a bit. Just meet yourself where you're at. Find where you're at. If you get bored, you don't have to stay still. Maybe it feels better to come over, crawl it around. Outside one part of the body or one side of the mat, the other side. You open up to your chest a bit if you want to catch your back foot. Play around with that. Maybe another good stretch in the top of the thigh. And when you're ready, move back to the down dog. Taking your time getting there, you can stretch this right leg up and back. And move back. This time, tuck your chin into your chest, roll to a plank pose. Roll to a full wheel. Wherever you're at, we're going to come all the way back through to a three-legged dog. Place this left foot outside the left hand, dropping it back in when you're ready. Just finding what feels nice on this side might be different on the other side. Just fine. Can't catch the foot, no big deal, you don't have to. And when you're ready, we'll move into pigeon pose on this side. Just feel tilting yourself around and getting yourself situated in this pigeon pose. You can always stack this here if that feels better for resting the forehead. As you breathe here, you might imagine starting to kind of bring your energy a little bit closer to your body as you're winding things down. It feels like energy's kind of scattered about. Breathe a little more deeply, bringing it back in. Move back to one more down dog, however you want to get there. And settle the heels back. Take another walk up to the top of the mat, moving your way there nice and easy. Roll over your legs, roll it up to stand one more time, arms reach up to the top, gather your energy back in, and then bring it back down into yourself. One more forward fold, moving into a squat, all the way back. So we'll take a little cobbler's pose here. So the feet together, taking a hold of the ankles and leaning back. And again, just gathering that energy back in. Maybe finding a forward fold. Roll up from here. Taking a nice wide-legged forward fold. Sending feet wide, maybe switching the hips forward. Or looking through your chest if you'd like. And we'll start to bring this in. Ready to roll up this one. Take one more, bringing the feet out in front. Slight bend in the back of the knees so we can open up. Then bring the belly down towards the feet a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. Keep your breath going down your spine, into your neck, into the back of the head. Stay here as long as you like. You're going to roll up from this run, hug the knees in, and find another Indian pose here, just for a nice seated position. You're kind of swirling around you. Take a big inhale, fill up. And exhale, gather it and bringing it down into your heart. Grounding it once again into the earth. Feel the energy on your exhale. Send out to the earth, release a little bit. Inhaling, pulling up more grounding. Exhaling, grounding in. Stay here with this breath for a few moments. So maybe it feels like the head clears a bit. Feel a little bit more solid, more rooted. If you like that feeling and that idea, you can even start to imagine the roots growing out from the legs, from the hips, from the hands even, further into your earth. Get a little bit too deep, and you can extend that little tether up into the sky, into space. Finding that balance here. Maybe you're feeling too rounded, and it feels a little bit better to extend the exhales up into the sky, and bring more of that positive energy down into yourself. It's good to practice a balance of both. Go down, up, down. Just play around. All this energetic work is a little bit more individual. Trust yourself, trust what you're feeling. Always remembering to come back to yourself. Bringing your hands back to the heartbeat. Release the heart into the belly. Breath over naturally. Breath perfect as you are. But if things get a little unbalanced, there are ways to balance it back again. And breath is a really good way to do that. Just a few more moments. One more time. Invite peace into our lives, into our spaces. And yourselves might we wash that peace down for all of us, grounding that rhythm, connecting to the earth and to the sky. Next big inhale, let's pull up all together. Exhale, just let everything go, you don't need any. Breath up. And exhale. And around all the way up. Right back out again. And ready. Leave open eyes. Done. Namaste. Woo! How you feeling? I'm feeling okay after that. I feel kind of a little bit ungrounded recently, if you can tell by the crack. If you all have any specific requests for our videos at this time, please let me know. One thing, these especially when the weather's nice, these morning classes, really work with my schedule, at least on Mondays and Tuesdays. It's my weekend, and I'm finding it's very important that I have a little bit more of a routine in the rest of the day. And this is when this works very well for me and my body and my like current schedule. So we'll see tomorrow. I'll kind of let you know. That's so awesome, Lucy. Sorry, I just saw your message. Opening portals to another dimension. That's what we do as light workers and as energetic people. That's so cool. Okay, so tomorrow I will let you know. I'll post on Instagram, probably do an Instagram story just to let everyone know like whether I'm going to be doing it in the morning or in the evening. But even if you can't join me in the morning, these videos are on my channel obviously now. So if like the 6:15, 7:15 time works a little bit better for you, then just tune in that time, whatever like makes you feel really good. So I really like at this time, I think like establishing routine is really important, but establishing a routine that works for us as individual people so that we can take better care of ourselves, so then we can send out more love and healing to one another. And I'm finding that for me personally, I have to be very conscientious of that and conscientious of listening to myself and kind of what that looks like. And it kind of changes. If we're all listening to ourselves, it's probably going to change a little bit. We're not static beings. We are moving, fluid beings, which is why we do fluid yoga. So thank you both for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This was such a beautiful day, and I'm really glad that you were both here with me. So thank you very much. I missed you both very, very much. And I can't wait for this to all be over in its own way so that we can see each other in person again. But for today, take care of yourselves, enjoy yourselves, do something like super pampering and fun and awesome for yourself. And don't feel shame about it. Just give yourself that space. I'm going to go in and eat lunch and enjoy the rest of my day. And I love you. I'll see you very soon.